Well, recently you made some headlines because it was Chief Keef's birthday.
Yeah.
And you came out and you shared some of your stories and some of your experiences with him.
Yeah.
And quite a few blogs picked up on your stories and everything. Can you talk about what it was like knowing Chief Keef back then and kind of your guys' struggle coming up?
I just would speak about like in the hood, regular hood, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the reason why I always get caught talking about Sosa on wax and like trying to give him like his praise or, just speak about like, because I was actually around, like, I grew up around here and where we been from, that's where I grew up in my whole life, you know what I'm saying? And it's like too many times we get caught up with like not giving people they flowers, you know what I'm saying? Like, and actually I was speaking about him on his birthday and I just, I just feel like his flowers need to be gave. You know what I'm saying? I had made a tweet and said that even the Opps should have wished him happy birthday. And a lot of people was like, why you think that? Because none of this is possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like, every time I realize, like, me and this interview with me and you right now, you think if he don't get on, you care about what the fuck I got to say right now, folks? You don't even know me. It's a good look. And I'm not even just making my success built off Sosa, but if you did know me right now, you would probably know me for something else. I could guarantee you wouldn't know me for making music. You probably would have known me. Hopefully I would have made it to the NFL or something because I was great at football. Or I probably would have got killed in the streets because I couldn't never stop gang banging. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no telling what would have happened. But every time I have any type of rhythm or success or anything comes into like a blessing with this rap shit, I always when I get time like be thinking like, if folk don't get on, what is niggas would have been accomplishing? Like what everybody would have did? You know what I'm saying? Like, Shorty real live, like he changed a lot of people's outlook on life. Like, you feel me? Like what you could accomplish and no matter where you came from. Like, you feel me? You gotta have examples to really know that certain shit is possible. You feel me? Especially when you in the streets. For a lot of people can't really like follow none that they can't see. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why everybody in the hood followed hoop dreams. You know what I'm saying? Because that was like the closest a nigga ever got to seeing somebody get successful from the hood. When your cousin or when your cousin went to the NBA or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what niggas used to like think was like, that's the closest thing niggas seen to success. When your family got drafted to the NFL or went to the major leagues or, like something like that. Before Sosa, it was like, if you ain't have no sports dream, you ain't really have nothing. You ain't never seen success or nothing, bro. Unless you was like related to one of the rappers who did blow up, like you was R. Kelly nephew or something like, or some shit like that. Or you was Twista cousin or Bump J brother or something like, or a Kanye sister or something like. If you weren't one of them niggas, you ain't gonna never really see no success, felt. So when Shorty blew up, he blew up straight out the hood. You know what I'm saying? And we was on the block, niggas was stuck in the trenches, gang. Like, you feel me? Like,
did you get any backlash for saying that even his ops should wish him a happy birthday?
yeah, one of the ops tweeted me and was like, yeah, he the face of it, but he don't live what he rap and all this. And talking about he didn't live what he rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas from the ops always throwing shade at Sosa, though. That ain't nothing new. And even to a point like that, like, I would never say Sosa wasn't living what he rap. Niggas think every nigga from the streets gotta be killers and, like, gotta just have 5-6 bodies to rap about certain shit. No, bro. This is when you rap about what's going on around you every day and you 10 toes in, you not lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't lying them songs when he was it's cracking, Rado, I'm cracking. It wasn't none of that. See Sonny slide through Carter, out of nowhere, like to park up. We don't turn up, we start. All that shit was happening around him. Sosa real life did get in the shootout with 12. Y'all forgot that was one of his first little memories before he got on. Everybody remember him being on the band and dropping John Madden and getting in the shootout with 12 and all that. Like, that shit really happened, gang. That ain't no shit that was made up or nothing. Like, he had to be in the streets heavy at some point for all that to go on. You know what I'm saying? So the ops, they be just talking about folk, but niggas, when you think about niggas who was out here for everybody, don't got a lot of bodies that don't make them uncredible or they can't rap about certain shit. Because a lot of niggas was out here before the niggas who jumped off the porch and caught the bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, every nigga ain't gotta be no killer. It's a lot of real ass niggas that ain't killers and they real street niggas. And you know, like, they'll do you, if you ever play with them, they'll dig your grave. You know what I'm saying? That catching body shit all about opportunity, man. Like, that ain't no shit that you could do that I won't do. You know what I'm saying? Or he'll do that the next nigga won't do. Just shit, you trying to do it. Or you went to do it. Or for letting that shit come to him or something. You know what I'm
One
saying?
thing I noticed about Chief Keef, man, and this kind of ties back to, you know what I'm saying, what you were saying, is that, you know, it seemed like he was accepted by, like, all the hoods.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the BDs, you know what I'm saying? I believe he talked about O Block in songs. He talked about 300 in songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like he had, like, everybody's, respect back then.
He did. That's because he was really, like, and that's another thing, like, where people be talking about, like, man, like, you don't get a lot of love in every hood you go in, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to the point where you could go over and be like, nigga, I'm this, and they don't, like, we don't buzz, we don't got nothing to say. Yeah, you really is one of the members, you really is official like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely got a lot of little steel right now from them same blocks. Shorty, he was one of them niggas when we was a shorty folk. He on the burn, he on Blackgate, he on the drive, he in the Lamb. You know what I'm saying? He in the O. He on 55th on the Boulevard. He on the 6th with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, his hood, he on the front, in the hood and everywhere. Like, every hood we was affiliated with, folks was accepted in to the point where he could claim it if that's what he wanted to do. Like, folks was that official, like, when we was shorties. That's why a lot of shit, like, when I read certain shit or when people say certain shit, I just be thinking back to when I was a shorty, like. And you know, Sosa older than me, he really jumped out the porch before a lot of niggas. Folks was out there serving, selling drugs when we was still going to school every day in 7th and 8th grade. He was ditching school and you leave school let out. He across the street in the motherfucking row house and serving. He ain't at school, he across the street from the school serving. You know what I'm saying? Like, folk, like, niggas wasn't doing that. At 6th, 7th, 8th grade, your mama was still beating your ass. You feel me? Like, how the fuck you gonna say, like, you went you still, your mama was still making sure shit happened for you. How you gonna say a nigga went off the porch who was taking care of himself in 7th grade? Like, or in 8th grade serving and having to get his own guap and do shit like that? Like, how you gonna say that?